you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
To the plate now, Brock Holt. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So stepping in, Christian Yelich. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 3-1. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Runner back standing. Yelich, the runner at first with 2 gone. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. Now the Freddie Peralta, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
So now to the plate, Pete Alonso, and he fouls this one off. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And it's fouled away. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder.
At the plate, Dominic Smith. He went deep in the contest last night. Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Into the upper deck, but foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Runner at first following the error, and set to go as the third baseman, J.D. Davis. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Fouled off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Still 2-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful. Digging in now, Omar Narvaez. He was hitless in the shutout last night. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
That is good. The left fielder, number 24, Garcia.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
That is set. The shortstop, Eric Sogard.
Settling in now, Eric Sogard. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Cespedes. And he makes the catch in the corner. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. And he fouls this one off. Today's contest is, of course, the last of the series, and the New York Mets have dominated so far. They've got an opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're on the short end of a 1. Last half of the second set to go. Next for the Mets, Wilson Ramos. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7. The right fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. Striding in, Ahmed Rosario. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, get picked.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the down 1, 2, 3. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Stepping into the box, Freddie Peralta. 9, 1, and 2 due up. Smith is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The center field.
And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Grounded to the right, reined in. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. They may be hard-pressed to get the same sort of performance on the mound that they got yesterday, a complete game shutout. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1-2. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The set and the 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
No, he's safe.
So striding in, Keston Hiura, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Cespedes is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They entered the day leading the league in round trippers, and talking with some of their players before the game, they said they know home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they try to focus or rely on. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit and not trying to do too much, the rest will take care of itself. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Under it is Cain, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway. Striding into the box, Omar Narvaez. He reached on a single in his first try. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So coming to the plate, Avisail Garcia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
1-2 now. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Eric.
Here's Eric Sogard. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail this one 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Now in the box, Pete Alonso, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 2.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Outside, 2-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Breaking ball outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball.
Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Garcia. Gone! It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario. Grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Ryan Braun will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Now the payoff pitch home. And no offer there from Cain, and he's aboard. It's ball 4. Here's Brock Holt now, man at first after the 2-out walk. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in now, Christian Yelich. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A swing and a foul tip, but held onto behind the plate, and they're going to get out of danger here as the strikeout will end the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Corbin Burns will take the ball now as the new pitcher. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for two. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. High in the air out to center field. Kane is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Ready for another chance. Keston Hiura 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
There to make the catch is McNeil, and there's 1 away. So here's Avisail Garcia. He's been a little unfortunate so far with a couple of hard hit balls that have resulted in lineouts. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in, Eric Sogard. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
All match outside.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Brewers strand 1. They trail here 4-0. Bottom of the inning now. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Grounded back up the middle. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in, Dominic Smith. The 1-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Garcia to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Takes this the other way to right. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready once again, Justin Smoak. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Orlando Arcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
3-1 to him now. He loses him on ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brock Holt. He singled his last time up. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In is Christian Yelich. The 1-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. To third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the 1-1. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Ready now, Omar Narvaez. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And that's going to push across the tying run from second, and we're all even at 4 apiece.
Now batting, the left fielder.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marisnick. He can't get there as it falls in. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
The first baseman.
Boy, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dylan Betances will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Robinson Cano will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. 4 runs here in this half inning. In now, Justin Smoke. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
2-2 the count. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Alex Claudio will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jed Jerko is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Claudio is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
To the plate now, Ahmed Rosario on the ground to 3rd. Reined in. The tag gets 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The batter, number 24.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets. Here's Jed Jerko now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the pitch on 2-2, and it's fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Lorenzo Cain. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting, third baseman, Brock Holt.
Into the box now, Brock Holt. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. Previous history against Dellin Betances, he's 0 for 9. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Settling under it is Marisnick for out number 2. So 2 gone now in the Brewers half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. We're in the 8th inning now, the 4-4 ball game. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand a couple. This game's all tied at 4. Brent Suter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35.
Here's Jake Marisnick. Fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So striding forward now, Jeff McNeil. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kane is under it. 1 away. Into the box, Pete Alonso. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Again, he sends it out of play.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. And if your mind wanders toward what's left on the bench, there you get a look at what the Mets have remaining to choose from. David Phelps enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 41, David Phelps.
Michael Conforto will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Michael Conforto.
Popped him up. Sogard has a play. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 2 left for the Mets. Still all square at 4 apiece. Edwin Diaz will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
So now to the plate, Avisail Garcia, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Striding in once again, Eric Sogard. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Smith will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ben Gamble will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 15, Ben Gamble.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. And some dramatics here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. Corey Knebel comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Ready with the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
Cano awaiting the 2-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the